Earthlings, hear me now. It is I, Yorkshire Collector Guy, the transparent eye, bringing you greetings from afar with a quick style video this week. Right, the little mutants are off of school, so we're gonna make a quick one with one of my tiniest collections that I have, my 8-track collection. It consists of only one band. Let's check it out. Ready? Go! Alright, first one. The Ramones. First album on 8-track. Right? Boom, bam, bang. This is a 1977 pressing of the 1976 debut album by the Ramones. There is a 1976 pressing of this. This one, as you may be able to see, says 1976 and 1977 both on it. I believe there's a straight up 76 pressing. I don't have that one. I have this one. Pretty Red. Vital music for a real rock and roller, yeah.
Now this here one here has a couple truly embarrassing mistakes. Look at this. They wrote beat is on the brat instead of beat on the brat. The beat is not on the brat. No, you gotta beat the brat. You don't put the beat on him. You got it all wrong. It's wrong.
They also spelled Blitzkrieg wrong. Fools over at GRT, not paying attention to detail. Next, their second album, The Ramones, Leave Home, 1977 again. This one is still sealed, so I'm gonna not take it out. I'm gonna keep it sealed because my 8-track player don't work anyway, and I could just listen to this on record or CD or tape or any of the other 90 formats that I have it on. Because Ramones Leave Home is an impeccable, unbeatable, killer album. Yeah. As you can see on these suckers, Sire Records, their label. Also, you got the GRT logo. GRT stands for General Recorded Tape, as a California company that manufactured the 8-tracks for Sire. Number 3, also in 1977, Ramones. Third album, Rocket to Russia. Unbeatable. Many might say the best Ramones album. I would say the first 3 are all tied for the best Ramones album. Every song, 10 out of 10, kick-ass track. Once again, Sire Records, GRT manufacturing, yeah. Got these blue cartridges. Funny thing about 8-tracks, if you don't normally mess around with 8-tracks, is that you're gonna get a different track order on these than is on the record or tape or CD. Just the nature of an 8-track. Timing has to work out right, so on every single one of these, the track order is different. These 3 though, if you're Ramones newbie, these are the 3 to get, man. These 2 alone were both put out in 1977. It's crazy the amount of jams they were putting out in this time period. First album, Blitzkrieg Bop. Beat on the Bread, Judy is a Punk, Chainsaw, Havana Affair. I don't want to go down to the basement, Loudmouth. Every song, 10 out of 10. Leave Home. Glad to see you go. Give me shock treatment. Carbona, not glue. I remember you. Swallow my pride. Commando. Susie is a headbanger. You're gonna kill that girl. It's non-stop hits. Non-stop hits. Rocket to Russia. Creed and Hop, Lock It Love. I don't care. Why is it always this way? Here today, gone tomorrow. Surfing Bird, Rockaway. Beach, Teenage, Lobotomy. Sheena is a punk rocker. Come on. For the 4th album, 1978's Road to Ruin, we get a different color cartridge. This album tries a couple different sounds. Still 10 out of 10 album. I just want to have something to do. What a fucking killer opening number. Woo! This is the first one that has track list on the back, right? This white cartridge copy is a little different than usual. Usually you'll find this on a black cartridge or a blue cartridge. This is the RCA Club edition, right? Manufactured by RCA Music Service. Classic cover art. Classic album. Get into it. Following year, 1979, the boys star in Rock and Roll High School. Quality film with a quality soundtrack, right? It's got a bunch of Ramones stuff, but also like Eddie and the Hot Rods, Alice Cooper, Chuck Berry, Devo, some other cool stuff on there too. There's our heroes blowing up the skull.
Cartridge must not be left exposed to direct sunlight.
The following year, 1980, end of the century. Their 5th studio album. This one recorded with the great Phil Spector. Lots of opinions on this album. Did Phil help or hurt the boys? Whatever. Still sounds like Ramones to me. Do you remember Rock and Roll Radio? Chinese rock, I'm affected, Danny says. It's all good, man. Rock and Roll High School. It's a solid Ramones record for me. Or should I say 8-track?
You should say 8-track.
I'ma say 8-track.
I don't know about the colorful shirts, though.
Who needs colors? The following year, 1981. Look at this. Every single year, the Ramones are blessing the world with a new album. I don't know if they got enough thanks given to them for the work they were doing, man. Woo! This one, Pleasant Dreams, was probably the hardest one for me to find. Like, I started hunting these Ramones 8-tracks down long enough ago to where they were affordable and sometimes downright cheap. But this one was a super pain in the butt to find, man. But here it is. It exists. I think I might have the wrong sleeve for this thing. I have to find the correct one of these to go with this guy, but this is the important part, right? Pleasant Dreams. Early 80s Ramones. We want the airwaves. You sound like you're sick. It's not my place in the 9 to 5 world. She's a sensation. The KKK took my baby away. Come on. 10 out of 10. You see these first 6 Ramones studio albums? They're all amazing. Perfect rock and roll albums. That's that punk rock shit. It's good. After Pleasant Dreams, they pretty much stopped making 8-tracks. It's like everyone was like, dude, 8-tracks are kind of stupid. Records are better, and these new, tinier cassette tapes, they're also better. They stopped making them. But I do got one last one to show. Some wild maniac built this bootleg Ramones Acid Eaters 8-track. Look at this shitty looking homemade job they did for this label. Front looks okay. Could have tried harder here, fellas. I bought this in a lot off of eBay a couple years ago. It was like a super weird lot. There was like this and then a bootleg of like a Def Leppard greatest hits and like a bootleg of a Tears for Fears 8-track or some shit like that. So I bought the whole lot of the 3 of them for this. I sold the other 2 back onto eBay for more than I bought the whole lot of the 3 of them for and kept the one that I wanted. Acid Eaters. Beauty! Acid Eaters they put out in the 90s. This is like an all covers album of like 60s jams. They do the Seeds, CCR, Love, the Stones, the Who, you know, that kind of shit. It's an enjoyable listen. I like to listen to Joey sing anything. I would listen to Joey sing a grocery list. Because he's that good at doing shit like that. Yeah. Dang, that's it. Quick and easy. My whole entire 8-track collection. Hey, these suckers are getting hard to find nowadays. So if you see them around at a good price, pick them up. Because if you try to get them on Discogs, it's gonna be expensive now, which is dumb because, you know, 8-tracks. But they're old. It's the Ramones. I had to buy them, right? It's the Ramones. The Ram ones. Ramones. Ramones. Do you like the Ramones? I do. See you later.